on You, the only podcast that's in your backyard 50 feet underground. Don't go looking. I'm your host, Josh, and you are... What? Wait.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ray. You might have seen me.
What's wrong with that?
A lot. Anyway. Yeah, you might have seen me once or twice on the channel already.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you have an entire hour and a half long. I think it's the longest thing on my channel. Our channel. The channel.
Yes.
It's the longest thing on the channel. Like.
Yes, it is.
By a significant amount of time, but yeah.
I like to yap.
That was your pitch?
That
Your
is-
pitch
that was
to
my
me
pitch.
was, I like to yap, and I was like, okay.
Okay, I had a lot more in my pitch than that.
Like,
so that's
you-
a little bit of a disservice to me.
No, like you did have a genuine pitch and pitch deck, and you were very professional with it. And then I was like, yeah. That is how I creatively produce for people. I ask them to be very professional in their setup, and then I go, cool, let's do it.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
I have known you for a while now, so...
Fucking heaven, you don't know who I am. Who are you?
Ray.
No, not by name, but by title.
What do you mean by title?
Like if you were to, biography, and you have titles, what would you have? Because I know, like 2, 3.
Well, what are your titles? Filmmaker, bitch, boy.
That's whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's okay. Well, mine are. See, filmmaker is a general term. To be honest with
Okay.
you, I use it for people who I know don't really know all that much about
Creative.
film. But I say producer
Okay.
because I'm a creative producer. I oftentimes just tell people I'm crazy. And that I am also a DM for D&D.
I'm a writer. I
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of that. Scripts and stories. And I've been doing that since I was a wee child.
Just a wee lad.
You're
You're not Irish.
Yes, I am.
Oh, shit.
I am Irish.
Sorry. Continue.
Literally, my grandmother was born in Ireland. That was a British accent, so I'm kind of doing a disservice to Ireland, but I can't really do a good Irish accent.
Irish.
I am an actor. Sometimes.
Sometimes an actor, sometimes a writer,
Yeah.
sometimes
A queerdo.
scare actor. Does that count separately, or is that part of it?
That was part of the actor thing.
Yeah, you were a scare actor.
I am a scare
spooky
actor.
person. You scared people as a job and yelled at them. How does it feel being able to yell at people and get paid to do it?
Actually, so from going to working in retail to working as a scare actor, it's actually quite wonderful because
You
I
get
can
to take out your aggression on people.
Yes.
And they say thank you.
Pretty much.
Feels kind of like... Never mind, I'm not going to say that.
BDSM?
Look, I wasn't going to say it.
I had to know the answer.
And the fact that you already came to that conclusion kind of just says how we are as a society.
Or as a duo.
Or as a society.
Okay, sure.
We live in a society.
All right, Joker.
I tried to watch Second Joker. I think I told you about
Yes,
that.
you did tell me about that.
I didn't get very far.
Because you told me that Connor Story was in it.
Yeah, because he did Rivalry, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I watched it.
he did
and,
Rivalry.
Lady Gaga? Yay.
Yes.
I didn't finish. I don't know how far I got in. I think I fell asleep at a point.
I think you did because I was at work or doing something. I wasn't there for it, but I did know about
Phoenix, he is a talented actor.
Yes.
So no disservice to him. I just think the pacing was a bit odd.
I did see I think it was a tweet about the second Joker movie, and that
Fully
the only
Detroit, which
that the only good part was Connor's story, and I was like,
to be
you
fair,
know what, good for him.
it takes a different kind of approach versus the first one, which I know
I still haven't seen the first
heavily
one, so.
Well, it actually is pretty good.
I know.
But the second one takes a different approach, and I had heard things about it, but I was just like, oh, you guys are just. The fan base is probably just misogynistic, to be fair, and
as many are.
It's a musical.
Yes.
Which is very different from the first one, but like I understand it because in the first one, music did have like a pretty big impact. So now they're just leaning on that, and it's like Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix singing was kind of like yeah. I didn't finish it, so. And
I've never seen it, so this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you? Wow. Okay. Fine. The fuck. Well, then what? The only thing you've been watching lately, you're consuming, is heated rivalry content constantly.
Video coming soon, I promise that. That is a guarantee. By the
time this comes out, I don't really know at what point.
Well, the next video that I have to do right now is the second Stranger Things video, and then after that, it will be heated rivalry.
You are putting such a specific date on this video.
No, I'm not. You are. Just know heated rivalry is coming to the channel.
It's coming.
I did wink after I said that.
It's hitting the tower. Hey, what's your opinion on anti-capitalist rhetoric?
Why are we going there?
I don't know.
Aren't you supposed to like interview me?
Yeah,
or, like,
that's what my question is. What is your opinion on anti-capitalist rhetoric? And what is your favorite allegory for it? Mine is Animal Farm. I don't know if that's right. I don't think that's right.
Well, anyway, I am strongly anti-capitalist. I think capitalism, well, the current way that we consume capitalism is not how it was originally designed. It wasn't supposed to be for large corporations. It was supposed to be for small businesses. So technically what we have isn't exactly what capitalism is. It's just sort of what it's become and what we decided to call it.
You ever read Animal Farm?
Yes, I read it in high school.
What was your thoughts on Animal Farm?
I don't know. I'd have to like look back at my 9th grade notes about it, I think.
What do you think of Snowball? He's played by Seth Rogen in the movie that's coming out, which is very...
I think they're trying to make it like, oh, we have to not get eaten or something. Like they're kind of changing the whole story of it so that it can fit the capitalistic society that we currently live in. When the whole point is like...
anti-capitalist.
Anti-capitalistic, but then also...
Pigs.
Yeah, then the pigs become the thing that they set out to destroy, which I think tends to happen a lot. Yeah.
Which, I don't know what the movie's rated. I think
it's for
going
children,
more.
I think.
That's crazy.
It's not to say that like animation is
dead.
No, I was gonna say for children, but the way that it looks like it's for children rather than animation for adults.
Not like Arcane, which you were a big fan of.
I am a big fan of Arcane.
And also Invincible. Two things that I know.
No.
I introduced.
You introduced me to Arcane.
Yeah.
And then you introduced me to actually reading the comics for Invincible, but I did try to start that before I met you.
But Invincible, it's one of those things where I read it in high school. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have anyone to talk to about it. Mm-hmm. I always said it is incredibly gruesome, but such a great story.
Yes.
Then when the show came out and people started watching it, and people would bring it up, I go, did you read it? And they go, no. And I went, okay, I can't say anything then because there's stuff in there that's genuinely so like, oh my God, because like, the show starts off with like Omni-Man killing people. Spoiler, woo, it's been out for, I don't know.
For the very first episode.
But like...
of the show that came out in like 2021.
Yeah, and it's like a brutal scene, but that like genuinely... I remember talking to my dad about it, and he was like, that is so like intense for a show. And I went...
oh, it gets worse.
Yeah.
That was child's play compared
saying,
to
like,
what
it's
happens to like Mark later on.
Well, don't spoil it. Oh, that doesn't spoil it, but...
How is that spoiling it? We see him get his ass whooped every episode.
Well, no, he's done better.
I know he has. When I was home for Christmas,
Home
when
for
I
the
was
holidays.
when I was trying to get you more Christmas presents because I felt bad, I did see the Invincible comics, like the big, what are they, like
Omnibus?
No, the
It's an omnibus.
Okay, that's what they call it, an omnibus.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, no.
I'm gonna pull it up just to make
Okay.
sure.
Well, I pulled out the second of the 3, and I stopped right after the whole fight with Conquest, and
Yeah, see, omnibus of
Okay.
volume containing
that's
several
kind of,
novels
it
or
is kind
other
of funny
items.
that it's called an omnibus and then the character is Omni-Man.
Omni-Man the omnibus.
But I literally put my finger in it and then showed my sister, and I was like, this is how far we are into the second one, and we still have a full other book. And she was like, seriously? And I was like, yes, we haven't even touched the surface. All these seasons have genuinely been set up for everything else.
Yeah.
So when people complain about the seasons, I do get a little upset because I'm like,
Well,
so much is about to happen.
it's really one of those media things where it's like adapting literature from into like, a show or movie. They have to make decisions and cut stuff out or pace it differently and blah, blah, blah.
And honestly, they've been, compared to the comics, the pacing is a lot better.
Yeah, I will admit that. I feel like comic books, the pacing's so weird, just in the sense of like how much like you'll have a full book that is potentially just a conversation with flashbacks. And that will be its own volume in itself, but then in the show, that is like a 2-minute conversation.
Yeah. But I think, because then also, like, when I was talking to my sister about it, she's a bit of a hater for things.
Wow, who's calling her out?
I love you, Patty. She's a little bit of a hater for things, and she is really frustrated with Mark at the end of season 3, where she's like, he just needs to fucking, like, get over himself and just kill people or whatever. Something like that, along those lines. I don't exactly remember the conversation. It was in August, and it's January, but I was like, girl, I don't know how...
Put a date on this. Now everyone knows my secret of how long in advance we shoot these things. Oh, no.
Anyway, I think she's going to get more and more pissed off with Mark as the show goes.
Well, I mean, who knows? We don't know. We don't
We
know.
do.
We don't
We
know.
do.
He is how old is he? Like currently, like what, 19, 20?
He's supposed to be 20.
He is he's only 20? Oh, God.
Well, because the show starts and he's 17. By season 2, I would say he's probably 18, turning 19, and then season 3, I'd imagine he's probably 20. I don't know if he's legally allowed to drink yet. Not
Yeah.
that he actually would be able to get drunk or anything, but...
Oh, no, he could, I think. I don't know the rules on
Can Omni-Man get drunk?
He definitely
likes
he
alcohol.
drinks wine. I remember that.
Yeah, he likes alcohol. He likes wine. He likes going...
No, I think they do. Just because like what happens in the comics like later on, it's not spoiler. They're just drinking, so it's like whatever. But we're like teetering on spoiler territory.
Yeah, so we should not spoil it
You
anymore.
are intensely.
Obsessed with Invincible?
I was gonna say you just intensely consume media.
Yes, that's why I made my show.
Yeah, you intensely consume media, and I've watched it go from different things.
What was like the first thing that you saw?
Star Kid.
Okay.
I think it was Star Kid first.
I've been obsessed with Star Kid for like 10 years, so. But that was like the first one that you visibly saw.
I don't really know what was. I think Star Kid was for a while all that it was. It was a Star Kid and Invincible at the same time. Because you were showing me Star Kid, but then Invincible was also
I got
like
more
the thing.
into Invincible last year.
Well,
Because I watched
it was
season
like
3
season
and then I
1.
started to read the comics.
Season 1 or 2, because like that's whenever we like started.
I remember I didn't finish season 2 back in 2024 because I got physically ill after watching Shrinking Ray.
Yeah,
get
Shrinking
eaten
Ray.
by one of the Lizard League members, and
Yeah.
hearing her bones get crushed, I had to actually stop after that because I was like, this was a lot.
So you've
I'm
been
okay
doing
now.
better now with it?
Oh yeah, that was fine. Everything else after that was
Wait,
pretty fine.
everything else, including like...
There was something about hearing her get eaten and then hearing him crushing her bones inside of him that really bothered me.
I will admit that it was very intense, which it is in the comics.
Yeah.
He does not
survive though.
Yeah, Shrinking Ray is a dude. Yeah, they ginger swapped and actually gave Shrinking Ray more of like a personality and more of like
a story.
Yeah, like Shrinking Ray in the comics just straight up dies.
Yeah.
Just introduce a couple like dialogue, dies completely. That was it.
Does not come out of the Lizard League guy like.
No, so it's just I get that.
So that was a lot. And then I had to stop. But then, I don't know, once I got to season 3, I was fine.
So then, how do you feel about,
it was like, whatever.
Feel about horror movies, like gory stuff? Because I think you like psychological stuff. I know that.
Well, I've watched Hereditary and Midsommar, and I would say that those are pretty, not like super gory, but they have moments where I genuinely was like, whoa.
So you couldn't probably watch like borderline, what's the word? Gore porn?
I don't know.
It's because there is some stuff that is just like brutal. I can't name anything at the top of my head for some reason. I know scenes.
Well, describe a scene and we'll see what my reaction is to it.
Okay, I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. It's like Buzzsaw, Bonesaw, something. I believe like Jeff Bridges is in it. I could be wrong. I just remember it's a scene where a bunch of cowboys are captured by like a Native American tribe of cannibals.
Okay.
They're being kept in a cage. They take one of the guys out, scalp him, strip him naked, and then they turn him upside down. One guy out with either leg, and then one of the guys takes an axe and to his groin just starts axing at him until it starts like splitting in half, and then they tear him in half. And you see it all.
Well, if I'm honest, that doesn't sound any different than like a scene from The Boys at this point.
I feel okay. I see where you're going with that. I see where you're going, but at the same time, The Boys kind of ruined gore for me.
Yeah.
They like turned it into shock.
I know that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about in my video about why The Boys isn't really good.
This is just a promo for my fix at this point. It kind of already was from the start. We already knew that. What else do you do?
Wow, you've known me for this long and you still can't ask me questions about myself.
No, it was more like you were supposed to say, I like Reddit stories. Woo.
So that we could segue into the
that
Reddit
wasn't my
stuff?
segue.
You didn't tell me that.
No, I did. I did. I didn't.
You just told me. You just told me to find Reddit stories, and then didn't tell me how we were supposed to segue there.
Behind the scenes, I come up with ideas for podcast episodes and then don't tell anyone. I just tell them, hey, what time are you showing up? And if we have a guest, I low-key just like look up stuff about them and I bring it up. I don't tell anyone anything.
Well, you didn't look up anything about me.
Well, no, I did.
What did you look up? What did you find?
No, I didn't know you.
What did you find?
Do you want your biography?
What does it say about me that for the information that you had to dig up to find?
I don't have to dig it up, but it's just you have a BA, right? Is that right? I'm stupid. I don't have a degree. So you have a BA in script and script. Oh my God, screen and script writing.
Screenwriting and playwriting.
God, what is wrong with me? I'm not
mentally
retaining things to. Okay, I'm not retaining things today. Mm-hmm. You are a scare actor.
Yes.
You also really like Darren Criss.
This is true.
And Star Kid. Mm-hmm. Invincible.
Yeah.
Right now, Heated Rivalry.
Of course.
Arcane. Smosh. These are like special interests of yours. You favorite character from Invincible is Omni-Man. You also really like Fortnite Blitz mode specifically, and Stardew Valley. Your favorite character is Sebastian.
I don't know if I have a favorite in Stardew Valley. At least this go around for my farm. I'm kind of just grinding and really ignoring all the relationship stuff with people. I'm kind of just trying to make everyone my friend, and then after I 100% everything, then maybe I'll go into the whole relationship stuff, though I think Grandpa might be mad if I don't marry someone by year 3. But right now, Emily is the one with the most hearts, but I think it's because she's the easiest to gift. Because she just really likes...
You like cats, too. Sorry.
Wow. Yes, I do like cats. That's why I drew a cat on the board.
Can you see? Yeah,
I also have a cat tattoo. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my cat. He's dead.
You have such a way with words.
That's why I'm a writer. And you know, the comment that I get all the time for my writing, even if it's just like a novel type thing or just scripts, is that my dialogue is really good.
It is. I mean,
that's my specialty.
You did write some things for me.
Yes, I've written 2 things for you now.
Yes. Yes, one of them is already public. That is Bear Witness.
Bear Witness. Ooh, yeah, I wrote that one.
We talk about a lot on this channel just because it's one of those things that like literally Alex and Jess were both on it.
That is true. Everyone that has been on this podcast, I think, has worked on it.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things that comes up all the time.
It was really fun.
It was. And it was like, it was,
I was really drunk when I came up with it.
We were all pretty drunk at that time, to be fair.
Like, I didn't have any dinner. And
we had there's a vlog of it. You can go watch that. It opens with us drinking. Yeah,
I had a couple of drinks, and then we got our prompt, and then I just logged the fuck in and started to write.
Because we just kind of vaguely came up with ideas. I think we were set on murder mystery, but then like we kept trying to figure out where to go with that. And then I was just like, all right, well, there should be at least 3 scenarios, and then what really happened. And then you kind of just wrote it.
I just started writing.
And then you showed me, and I went, okay, we're going with this.
And no one had any notes for me.
No, and I think we went to sleep. Was that how?
I wrote the entire script, and then I think...
It was 2 a.m. too, to be fair. And I was like, all right, bright and early, go to sleep.
And then I wasn't really able to be there for the filming process, because I had work.
But we got nominated for...
Best writing and best cinematography.
Yeah. And, yeah, I think we did very well on that. It had no issues.
No, it was good.
Anyways, I tried to segue into Reddit stories.
Yeah, that didn't work, but yeah, I have Reddit stories.
Because you like Reddit stories.
I do like Reddit stories.
You always have earbuds in, and most of the time it is a Reddit story.
I've listened to a lot of Reddit story podcasts, and by a lot I mean 3.
Which?
2 Hot Takes, shout out to them, Smosh Reddit Stories, and A Podcast Will Save This Relationship.
You giving shout outs on my podcast?
Not like they're ever going to see this.
Wow. Thank you. No.
But I pulled up some stories, and I'm going to read you the titles, and then maybe we can pick 2 of them to read.
Okay.
Okay. The first one. Am I the asshole for not wearing pants to a party? All right. The second one, am I overreacting for wanting to break up with my boyfriend after these texts? And texts are included. Relationship advice. My friend has not heard from her boyfriend for 5 months, and now it's affecting her relationship with me and others.
They're broken up. Okay, I'm sorry. They're done.
Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend's dad whether he planned on eating his cat? Today I fucked up by slapping a bearded man's ass because he was dressed like my wife. Am I the asshole for pushing back when another trans person said me sharing my dead name is offensive to them? Am I the asshole?
So far, that's the only reasonable one.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for having fun while my partner is trying to give me the silent treatment? Or... this is from r/what do I do? Might have lost some friends due to letting my daughter pet sit for 15 days.
What? What went into choosing these? I'm curious about.
I don't know. I was kind of just trying to find the things that felt the most interesting to me. I don't know. These ones were the ones that stood out. I was also trying to sort of have like a theme in relation to us, but I don't know if any of those like really.
What theme?
Okay. Stuff with pets, because we enjoy pets, partners and things, trans and non-binary things, a funny one, and yeah, like other relationship stuff.
What are you trying to tell me?
I'm not trying to tell you anything. I was just trying to find interesting stories. This is what I put up with all the time.
I can't believe you. On my birthday.
It's not your birthday.
It is my birthday.
Your birthday isn't for a couple months.
Guess when my birthday is in the comments.
I was just about to say it.
Don't tell people.
I won't. Jesus Christ.
I am what you call an enigma. That is part of my charm.
An enigma, this dick.
It kind of wasn't good, but like I see where the vision was. I don't know. Let's start with this one because I want to know the context
All right.
of it.
So this is from r/Am I the Asshole? Very popular Reddit thread. Am I the asshole for not wearing pants to a party? I, 21 male, am a college student. I'm in a frat and I'm gay. It's not a conservative group. No one has ever given me shit for it, but I'm the only one. Every year my college has a date party to celebrate the end of finals. I didn't pick the theme. It's split a suit. Basically, take the components of a suit and you have to divide that amongst you and your date.
I think I see where
I
this is
saw the
going.
writing on the wall and a lot of guys being shirtless with blazers and suit pants and a lot of girls in oversized dress shirts with ties and no pants. The issue was that didn't apply to me. I ended up asking a guy from my class I'd been casually talking to as a first-time hanging out situation. Don't worry, he's gay too, I'm not delusional. I asked him what he felt comfortable wearing, and he said he prefers to be dressed, so I told him he could do the dress shirt and pants, and I'd be fine with the remainder. So basically, I wore a blazer, was shirtless with a tie, and had on boxer briefs, which to me is on theme. None of the guys had an issue, but a friend's girlfriend came up to me and said that it was inappropriate and I was making the girls uncomfortable. I felt embarrassed, so my date and I left. My date said I had misled him what the party would be like, and I was an asshole for not dressing appropriately. Now I feel like the jerk, so am I the asshole?
But weren't all the girlfriends dressed the same way?
Yeah, so they were just wearing, I'm guessing, like a large,
Like
oversized dress shirt and then no pants under it. I think.
So it's a weird double standard that they're given?
Yeah, a lot of girls in oversized dress shirts and ties, but with no pants. But I don't know if that means that they're, like, not wearing anything fully under that. I'm kind of just imagining, like, the, like the really rich girl in, like, a movie when she decides to put on her, the businessman's, like, oversized dress shirt, and then she just walks around in his apartment.
Ass out.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was imagining.
I don't think that is warranted to blame this person because
no,
it is
I think it is a little
like,
crazy to be like, you're an asshole.
It's like everyone else is doing the
everyone
same
else is
thing, but
shirtless.
the fact that it's a gay man is a problem. That's I'm sorry, but right on the wall, they're homophobic.
Yeah, the girls are a little rude for that, and then your date was
That's weird.
kind of
like,
weird.
He told him.
Yeah, he told him what the thing was.
That's not misleading. Maybe
No.
Maybe he maybe he thought it was more queer friendly. That's what I'm getting is that this is not a very queer friendly group.
I mean, it's
even
a
though
frat.
They are.
It's a frat.
Okay, so yeah, like it's just giving like this group is not queer friendly, and I don't think this person is the asshole. I think they were like cool with it until they were like, oh right, you're attracted to men, and that's strange to like make him the problem for that, where it's like, I don't know.
Top comment, not the asshole, you didn't do anything wrong. People want a sexualized theme until the sexualization goes the wrong way.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Which is someone responds to, if there's only one pair of pants per outfit, that means half the attendees are attending in their underwear, right? So what the fuck did they expect to happen?
Yeah, like, hold on, were none of the guys pantsless?
I don't think so. I think all the guys were
Okay,
wearing
so
pants,
that
but
is
they
such
didn't
a
have a shirt on.
weird, like,
They just
double
had like a
standard. They
blazer and a
fully
tie or something.
expected all the women to be pantsless.
Yes.
And then expected no guys to be pantsless, and then, yeah, that's, no.
But yeah, basically everyone is just saying not the asshole. You dressed according to the theme. You got dress coded by people who would have been furious if someone said that about them. They're not party people. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty
Cut and
dry, not the asshole. Like,
Yeah,
you followed the theme.
You need better friends.
You do need better friends. And the person that you're seeing casually, maybe you don't see them anymore because I think they lack whimsy.
Lack whimsy.
Yeah.
That's a very intense claim to make, someone not having whimsy. Especially nowadays. If you say that, you can start a fight. I learned this because I said that as a joke and someone got mad at me.
Who?
I don't remember.
I think a lot of people do lack whimsy. Whimsy is being lost these days. Again, everyone is always talking about being cringy is bad, but being cringy is to be free. Cringy.
I think now it's okay to be, well, no, we do want whimsy. I don't know. I don't understand anymore.
Anyway.
Yeah, next Reddit story.
This one?
I'm curious, but I'm not, like, I don't have high hopes for this person, if I'm being honest. It feels like they are in the wrong.
Okay. Actually reading it right now, I gotta say, okay. So this is the, am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend's dad whether he planned on eating his pet cat? I, 19 female, met my boyfriend, 26 male's parents. Hold on, sorry, I have to stop there.
That's a 7-year age.
That is a huge age difference, and you should not, at 19, you should not be dating a 26-year-old.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
That man is
Especially
grooming
like
you.
how long, depending on how long they've been together.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Met his parents for the first time last weekend over lunch. He warned me that they could be a little bit weird, so I was prepared for that. But during the lunch, they made repeated jabs at me for my age, which I did not appreciate. Probably because they know their son is 26 and dating a 19-year-old who is not legally able to drink.
Not even the first time he's done it.
No. Anyway, the topic of pets came up in the conversation, and I told them about my pet rabbits. When his dad heard this, he asked whether I was raising them for food, and at this point I was quite offended and said, well, are you raising that cat for food? And pointed at their cat, to which he said something to the effect of, don't talk back, which I found quite infantilizing and a bit creepy, and I excused myself from lunch.
Okay,
Not the asshole.
No, that was just...
Not the
that was
asshole. That literally was just misogyny.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. You should break up with your boyfriend.
For several reasons, but also, like, that was not unreasonable for you to be like, well, are you gonna eat your cat? Like,
No,
it
that's
sounds,
literally like a very...
The title made it
thing
sound
to
like
say.
potentially, like, a racial issue, but then, like, hearing it now, I'm like, oh, okay, no, it's entirely just, like, an issue based upon somebody making, like, a comment back, where it's like, hey, I don't really like this. Are you doing this? So...
And yeah, all the comments are just saying not the asshole. Why is a 26-year-old dating a teenager? And that is the only correct response. So, not the asshole.
Yeah.
Solved that. Break up with your boyfriend. And
his dad is not a good example of what he will be.
no, if you want this to be long term, whatever his dad is doing is going to be a reflection of what he will be like when
Don't talk back
he's
is
older.
a crazy thing
That
to
was
say
a
the
crazy
first
thing to
time you
say.
meet someone,
I would
or at all.
just to someone you don't know that's not your child is crazy. And then, yeah, like you said, it was infantilizing and creepy. Because he's treating you like a child because they
he
also
sees you
know
as a
that you are a
child.
child. Yes, that was crazy. All right. Okay, and there's an update for this one too. This is from Today I Fucked Up. Today I fucked up by slapping a bearded man's ass because he was dressed like my wife. And this is from 6 days ago. This happened yesterday. My wife was wearing this obnoxious neon orange North Face puffer jacket. It's the kind of jacket you can see from a different zip code. We were at Target. She went to the candle aisle while I headed to electronics. I finished up, walked toward the candles, and spotted the back of that orange jacket leaning over a bottom shelf. Being the funny husband, I decided to sneak up, gave a solid, playful, good game slap on the butt, and whispered, "Found you, nerd." The person stood up. It was not my wife. It was a muscular man with a full beard wearing the same exact neon jacket. I froze. My hand was still hovering in midair. He just looked at me deadpan, and I said, "I mean, it's a nice jacket, but maybe check for the beard next time." I didn't even apologize. My brain just short-circuited. I did a 180 and walked straight out of the store. I didn't even wait for my wife or the stuff we were supposed to buy. 10 minutes later, I got a text from her. "I saw the whole thing from the next aisle. I'm not coming out until I stop crying laughing. Have fun with your new boyfriend." Too long didn't read. Mistook a bearded man in a neon jacket for my wife. Smacked his ass in public. He was surprisingly chill, but I felt embarrassed.
No, that's hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
It's hilarious, and the wife being like, I watched the whole thing and I'm laughing. I am laughing at you.
I think my favorite part is that the wife witnessed the entire thing.
It's just not like, oh, this is the problem. She went, I'm gonna let this play out. I need to see where this is gonna go.
She goes, "I hope you have fun with your new boyfriend." That's so funny. I think you found a wonderful wife.
And he didn't exactly seem mad.
Yeah, the guy didn't seem that mad about it. Him going, I mean, it's a nice jacket, but maybe check for the beard next time is really funny. Surprisingly chill, dude. Yeah. I'll read the edit/update. Of course, it always does this for updates and stuff, but.
Update.
RIP my inbox. I didn't expect this to blow up. For those asking how the guy knew about the jacket, this thing is an eye-searing neon orange that you can probably see from orbit. When he turned around and saw my face going through the 5 stages of grief, he looked past me and saw my wife standing about 10 feet away since she was wearing the same exact human traffic cone outfit. He instantly put 2 and 2 together. He actually pointed at his jacket and then at hers while shaking his head like he couldn't believe his bad luck in picking that specific color today.
That is so funny because he just probably had like a moment where he was like mad and then he saw it and he went, "That's hilarious."
Wait, I need to look
Not
up. I
for
want to
me,
see this jacket
but
now.
For you.
North Face neon.
I already know
orange.
what it looks like. I'm already guessing.
Puffer
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. It's one of those jackets.
It's pretty
where it's
orange.
Like anyone wearing that, you're gonna assume is the person.
Well,
that
like
you know.
I mean, I have an orange sweater, and like I feel like if you saw someone with a very similar orange sweater, you would maybe think it was me.
Yeah, but I don't approach people and
I know you don't.
Their
I know
ass
you're not gonna approach
in
them to
public
slap
and go,
their ass.
"Found you, nerd." Like that.
That was.
I will admit that part is a bit weird.
Found you, nerd.
Like I get it, like oh, that's your wife, but I just have a general rule about doing shit like that in public because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know if you accidentally are mistaken. Like, have you ever accidentally like followed someone else thinking it was like your family, friend, or partner or whatever, and then just go, "You are not," and then had to turn around?
I've never followed someone.
Well, yeah, fair. I'm talking about when I'm looking down at my phone, just walking, and I look up and go,
I mean,
I am lost.
There's definitely times where like I've thought I've seen someone I knew out in public and I wave at them and then that person's like, "Who the fuck is waving at me?"
I don't wave at all.
Okay, well,
that's because it's happened too many times. Like the movie cliche of like thinking someone's waving at you and then you wave back.
And then the person comes up from behind.
Yeah,
and is like,
it's happened
"Hey."
enough that I'm like...
It's that Phineas and Ferb episode.
Yes, and it's happened enough that I'm like, no.
Who was that sad,
so
lonely
genuinely
girl?
What I do is every single time somebody waves in any direction towards me, I stare. And I just stare for a second. And I wait until they either approach me or I don't address them, because I'm not getting another awkward situation. And let me tell you, it has done wonders for my life. Also, I don't think people wave as much anymore.
No,
Like,
not really.
I don't know. I feel like people do a lot more like... I feel like we as a society are staring at each other. and going up to each other from behind and going, "Found you, nerd." That's how we greet each other now.
When we see each other in the club, we're just gonna stare at each other for a while.
And you just quoted heated. That's not a quote, but
It's not a quote, but it is a
heated
reference.
rivalry. That's how. That's how it's like. You meet someone from now on, and how you greet. You just stand staring while all the things she said plays.
But it has
and
to be like
turns
the
into a techno
slow,
version
yeah, the slow,
by Harrison.
like. But yeah, those are the Reddit stories. Unless you want another one, but
I am still processing the last one.
the fact that he just like went up to a random stranger and patted him on the ass.
Found you, nerd.
Found you, nerd. Would you do that to me in a store?
No.
Not even if you knew it was me?
Well, no. To be fair, I also just sometimes go. What do I say? Is it something gay boy?
You just call me a gay boy.
I just say gay boy.
You don't really say it in public, though.
No, because it sounds like offensive. You think if I go up to you and say, "Ha," or "Hi, gay boy," people who hear that aren't going to assume that I'm genuinely bullying you?
I mean, I'm not going to respond all offended.
I know, but still, you never know.
Nah, just be funny.
How's it going, gay boy?
It's going great.
How's I'm gonna
I think
die
I'm
in this
house.
house.
We just did the meme, but different parts of it. I did my favorite. What are you doing?
I'm done.
You're done. Wow, that's all I get. All right, welcome to my podcast. I have killed Josh, and
You can try.
I'm taking over this podcast in Winmore. Hello,
You
everyone.
wouldn't be the first, or the second, or the last.
Wow. Well, I guess this is it for me. I will see y'all in my next episode of My Fix. It's definitely going to be Stranger Things because we have to talk about that horrendous finale. Whoa. Sorry. I just clicked something on your iPad and it's just showing me some very interesting names. But yeah. See y'all in my next episode. Bye, guys.